Now next, remember that episome. So whenever the cell divides, the mesosome with that genomic DNA nucleoid is present. Generally, remember these plasmids, extra chromosomal DNA, extra nuclear DNA, they are separated. They are living separated from that nucleoid. But during for a temporary period, this plasmid attached to the which one nucleoid genomic DNA. This plasmid attached to the nucleoid or the genomic DNA. So now this structure we call episome. Now the structure we call episome. So plasmid incorporated into genomic DNA host. One is this one. Next thing is what? This plasmid that acts as a vector also. Vector meaning what? You know that malaria. Okay, malaria caused by the plasmodium, not by the mosquito. Mosquito uska vector hai. Mosquito carry that plasmodium, bite us and cause malaria. So same way, if we transfer anything from into other organism, plasmids can be utilized. This plasmid can easily enter into the other cell. So, and in other cell, it becomes a parts of the host cell DNA also. Yep. हम 12th स्टैंडर्ड में जब मॉलिक्यूलर बायोलॉजी बायोटेक्नोलॉजी करेंगे at that time you can easily understand. Just now remember this plasmids acts as a vector also. Vector meanings it has carrier. In simple term we called carrier. So this plasmid can enter into the host cell and become a part of the host cell DNA. Becomes the part of the host cell DNA that we call episome. Extra hai for neat. This one for neat only. Plasmid clear. Anyone have a doubt in plasmid?
Can you repeat
Any
the last?
bolo?
Can you repeat the last sentence?
Episome. Episome in that mainly we are talking about plasmid. Plasmids are what? They are extract nuclear DNA. These plasmids which are present in the bacteria, right? They have the ability to enter into the host cell and become the part host cell जो है host cell का तो खुद का DNA है तो it becomes easily a part of the host cell DNA also. Plasmid incorporated into genomic DNA of host. That property we call episome. बोलो clear है?
Yes.
Episome.
मैम
हाँ बोलो.
हाँ मैम बस ऐसे ही पूछ रही हूँ मैं आपने वो अभी जो फिगर बताया था ना वो इसके लिए अपना वो हुक और उसके लिए तो उसमें भी मैम नहीं सॉरी वो जेनेटिक मटेरियल्स एक्सचेंज तो उसके लिए आपने फिगर दिखाया तो उसमें वो ब्लैक कलर का जो सर्कल था वो एपिसोम होगा.
कौन से फिगर का आप प्लीज रिपीट थिंग्स. जी हाँ.
मैम आपने मैंने एक्सचेंज का वो फिगर दिखाया था ना कि कैसे एक
हाँ वो प्लाज्मिड है. वो प्लाज्मिड है जो कॉन्जुगेशन की बात कर रहे हो ना.
हाँ 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 ओके
राइट ओके. सो वो प्लाज्मिड था जो ट्रांसफर हो रहा था ना जो जीन पर्टिकुलरली वो प्लाज्मिड स्ट्रक्चर्स ट्रांसफर हो रहे थे फ्रॉम plasmid structure transfer from one to other bacteria. Episome is different. Episome is what? When this plasmid becomes the part of the main DNA. Episome is what? Plasmid becomes the part of the main DNA. Either itself or the host. Both the conditions we call episome. Clear?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Next topic, that we call the ribosomes or ribosomes. Understand this topic very carefully. ये यूकैरियोट्स पे भी आएंगे. At that time, I just go through the same content here in eukaryotes also. Okay, I am not going to repeat at that time. So first, ribosomes. Ribosomes, they are membraneless small granular particles. Ribosomes are made up of what? They are made up of proteins and ribosomal RNA. The एक होता है DNA. Can you give me the full form of DNA? Anyone?
deoxyribo नहीं, एक मिनट.
Deoxy.
Ma'am, deoxyribonucleic acids.
Yes, correct. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Can you give me the full form of RNA?
Red blood cell.
Red blood cell. No, that is RBC. RNA बोला मैंने.
Ma'am, ribonucleic acid.
Correct. That name is what? Ribonucleic acid. Right? So one is a DNA, other is a RNA. Both are, see आप देखो, deoxyribonucleic acid. RNA, ribonucleic acid. So both are basically nucleic acid. DNA only one type. उसके कोई further types actually है ही नहीं DNA के. But RNA, now understand very carefully. I'm going in very much detail of this ribosome topic. Then and then you can understand this topic. Otherwise, I can read and complete that. But I am going to prepare you for NEET exam also. So please understand carefully. RNA has three types. rRNA, mRNA, and tRNA. rRNA meaning ribosomal RNA. नहीं याद रहेगा, please note down. mRNA, messenger RNA, tRNA, transfer RNA. Again, ribosomal RNA, messenger RNA, and tRNA. Remember, all these three formed by nucleus, means formed inside the nucleus. And then they are coming into that cytoplasm. Now, for that, first understand how the ribosomes work. Ribosomes mainly helps in protein synthesis. Remember, ribosome helps in which one? Protein synthesis. See, here tRNA, mRNA, and in this two part, rRNA. Now, in prokaryotes, in bacteria, right? In their cytoplasm, these structures are present. This type of structures are present. This structure we call ribosomes. These structures we call ribosomes. These ribosomes are not a membrane-bound structure. Meaning what? They are like nucleus in eukaryotes. In DNA enclosed by a membrane. So ये membrane-bound structure है. Ribosomes are membrane-less structure. In that, they are just particles. Which particles? They are made up of proteins plus rRNA. They are made up of proteins plus rRNA, means ribosomal RNA. Ribosomes have two subunits. One is a large, other is a small. Remember, ribosomes have two subunits. One is a large subunit, other is a small subunit. Up to here clear? 3 types of RNA, mRNA, tRNA, rRNA. Ribosomes composition, proteins plus rRNA. They have 2 subunits, large and small. बोलो clear है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone have a doubt? Okay. Now next thing is, see, I told you this ribosomes helps in protein synthesis. Ribosomes helps in protein synthesis. Proteins which are required for cell activity. ये composition के लिए है. So see, some of the proteins for it's a part of the organelle. Some of the proteins required for activity of that organelle. So here, this ribosomes helps in protein synthesis which are needed by the cell. As per the requirement, it synthesizes the protein. Now, so for that, first remember, this is the nucleoid. From the nucleus, it's a fixed one. ये mesosome के साथ attached रहता है, right? So over here, remember that ये जो nucleoid है, it can't be moved. So it creates one structure that we call mRNA. mRNA name से ही पता चलता है, it's a messenger RNA, right? It has the ability to pass the message from DNA to this ribosome, which helps in protein synthesis. So from the nucleoid, just imagine this mRNA required protein. For the required protein, needed protein, the things form first that we call the mRNA. This mRNA float in the cytoplasm, reach to the ribosome, and this, after once it start floating in the cytoplasm, now 2 subunits of ribosomes binds to it, and next thing that tRNA becomes activated, meaning जो information nucleoid से यहाँ पे आया है in messenger, you know that proteins are made up of amino acids. Have you learned this thing in lower standard? Yes or no? Total 20 different kinds of amino acids are there. So one by one, see यहाँ पे ये mRNA है, देखो, this mRNA has information that which amino acids are come and linked to each other and form that protein. So on the basis of that information which carried by the mRNA, tRNA gets that amino acids from the cytoplasm towards that ribosome, because amino acids भी float करते रहते हैं. So to make a proper protein structure, the information which is present on that mRNA, on the basis of that tRNA carries that particular amino acids and helps in to link that amino acids to each other and form an entire protein structure. That, and for that particular things, that mRNA, then tRNA, to form a protein, ribosomes help, because ribosomes fix that mRNA. Ribosomes fix that mRNA in between that 2 subunits. Bolo. Understood? Have you all understood? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Anyone have a doubt? Anyone wants repetition? No one. Good. So remember, can you tell me? Chalo, first nucleoid. From the nucleoid, which RNA is formed? Tell me, from the nucleoid, which RNA is formed? Anyone? Unmute and speak. Start. Yes, Jill.
RNA.
No, mRNA. Messenger. First messenger. rRNA itself present in this ribosome. Right? So first remember mRNA is formed. This mRNA float towards which cell organelle? This mRNA float towards which cell organelle? Kirtan.
Ma'am, ribose.
Correct. Ribosomes. Next, once it fixed with the ribosome, next the role of tRNA. What is the role of tRNA? Gia. Gia. Unmute. Gia. Maitri.
Ma'am, it transfers the message.
Transfer the message. कौन सा message?
Ma'am, to provide protein.
No. See, it transfers amino acids. It helps in amino acid transfer. Amino acids are present where? Cytoplasm. So cytoplasm में वो float करते. Cytoplasm, it carries specific amino acids towards that mRNA. And by that way, these amino acids link to each other and it will form a protein. Clear? rRNA, it's a composition of ribosomes. rRNA already present in this small subunit and large subunit. These two units are formed by proteins plus rRNA. Understood? Anyone have a doubt? Next. So ribosomes, remember, they are membraneless, small granular particles. Next, their chemical composition, remember, proteins plus rRNA. rRNA, it's a type of nucleic acid. Next, size 15 to 20 nanometer. Size, remember, size of ribosome, very, very minute particles. 15 to 20 nanometers. Next, I told you that they have two subunits, small and large subunit. Small subunit, यहाँ पे S add कर देना. S, 30S. Large subunit has 50S. And together, it will form 70S. See, it's not a maths. Okay, it's not a maths. 30 plus 50, 80, no. 30 plus 50 in biology, that's 70. Remember. What is S and why it's 70? I will explain that also. S refer for Svedberg unit. Svedberg scientist. Svedberg, name of the scientist on the basis of the unit name given. Svedberg unit, S unit or sedimentation coefficient. Sedimentation, ये आपने घर पे भी ऑब्जर्व किया होगा. पता है जनरली इन मॉनसून सीजन डर्टी वाटर आता है. ये डर्टी वाटर को आप एक दिन के लिए just leave it as it is. Then what happen in that dirty water? Can you tell me?
Layers बन जाते.
What?
Layers are formed.
मैम
Layers
मॉडल
की.
डिपोजिट हो जाते हैं नीचे और वाटर ऊपर रह जाता है.
हाँ, correct. Okay. That clay particles, whatever the dirt is present in that dirty water, I can say that this dirt settle down. Yes or no? This dirt settle down.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, so above just water, gradually clear water is formed. So this thing we call sedimentation. Simply remember this one we call sedimentation, settlement. Remember? Now, imagine that in that dirty water, some are large pebbles, then small pebbles, clay particles are there. So each and everything settled, can you tell me, at the same speed? Each and everything can be settled down in this water at the same speed?
No.
Yes or no? इतना तो आपको फिजिक्स आता है. Suppose large pebbles are there, then small pebbles are there, and clay particles like. Which one gets settled down first?
Ma'am,
Large
stones.
people. Big.
Large pebbles, right? Then next which one?
Small pebble.
Small
Pebbles. And last में
Clay party.
clay particles. Good, right? So that is based on what? Why we can observe this type of variation on the basis of density, their mass, right? So their size and density depends on that for sedimentation, that which one get first settled down or sediment. So same over here, when you take a cell, that cell, okay, एक मोटर पिस्टल होता है इंस्ट्रूमेंट, ओके, उससे उसको ब्रेक करते हैं पूरा, एंड their content we keep in this test tube. In that there are all organelles, mitochondria, chloroplast, their cytoplasmic content, everything is present. And over here one solution is there. In any solution, water है या फिर sucrose, NaCl, KCl, anything. Just imagine that. So nucleus जो है, nucleus size, nucleus है, mitochondria, and these ribosomes. Ribosomes are minute structure, very small size. Nucleus is larger structure, moderate है ये mitochondria. So when we see this, आपको पता है centrifugation machine होता है, centrifugation machine जिसको speedily
Yes,
rotate करते हैं, speedily rotate करते हैं, right? So in that the things that easily settle down. So when we break this cell and their cellular constituent we add in test tube, and in that one solution is added. So in that solution, this cellular content can easily settle down. So one is a larger size, then small size variations are there, density variations are there. That so if these three organelles, simply these three things are there, then can you tell me which one gets settled first? Nucleus, right? Which one gets settled at the end last?
Ribosome.
Ribosomes, right? Very good, clear. So same way over here, each and every organelles have their sedimentation rate. तो जब ये राइबोसोम्स को ऐसे ओके ब्रेक, एक टेस्ट ट्यूब में क्या किया, एंटायर राइबोसोम को अलाउ किया सेटल करने के लिए. नेक्स्ट में क्या किया, दैट ओनली स्मॉल सब यूनिट. इन थर्ड टेस्ट ट्यूब ओनली लार्ज सब यूनिट. So they found what? You know that S is what? S for sedimentation coefficient, Svedberg unit. And one Svedberg unit is equal to 10 raised to minus 13 second. 1 into 10 raised to minus 13 second. That we call the Svedberg unit. ये उसका एक amount है, time period है. तो जब small sub unit को किया, तब उसको कितना मिला, 30, मीनिंग 1 into 10 raised to 30 into 10 raised to minus 13 सेकेंड में ये सेटल हो गया. फिर ओनली लार्ज सब यूनिट को किया, तब कितना हुआ, 15 into 10 raised to minus 13 सेकेंड पे ये हुआ. दोनों कंबाइन जब किए हुआ 17 into -13 सेकेंड पे ये सेटल्ड हुआ. So on the basis of this information, the units are given that small units have 30s, large subunit have 50s, and together they form 70s unit. बोलो समझ में आया? Anyone have a doubt? Please at least say me yes or no.
No, ma'am.
All
No,
of you,
ma'am.
please give your reply. Jaimin,
No, ma'am.
Shubh,
No, ma'am.
good. Now, why this type of that variations are there? You know the physics better than me very well. ये इंडिविजुअल जब है राइट, सो इसमें ये दो सरफेस है, ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स भी एक अफेक्ट करता है. यहाँ पे ये अपर सरफेस लोअर सरफेस सेपरेट है, सो ऐसे 4 सरफेस हमें मिलते हैं. बट जब ये कंबाइन हो जाते हैं राइट, तो ये सरफेस, ये जो इनर वन, ये दोनों के ये पार्ट जो है वो एक्चुअली मर्ज हो गए. तो यहाँ पे क्या है, ओनली दिस वन अपर, दिस वन इज लोअर. तो जो एक्सपोजर है सरफेस का, that will be reduced. That's why we get this type of variations. This thing just for your understanding. आपको ये समझ में आना चाहिए what is S, Swedberg unit, right? Next, function proteins. It's a site for protein synthesis. How you know this? mRNA fixed होता है, mRNA यहाँ पे fixed हो गया, right? Ribosome के साथ. Then the information which is present on mRNA, on the basis of that, tRNA brings amino acids towards here and helps in protein synthesis. So it's a site of protein synthesis. Location associated to plasma membrane. See, in bacteria, 2 types of ribosomes are there. Some ribosomes are attached to the plasma membrane. Some bacteria, they are free in plasma membrane. They are free in cytoplasm. They are free in cytoplasm. Remember, some are fixed, associated to plasma membrane. Some are free in cytoplasm. Now, next thing is what? Again, one more complicated line. Polysome. Generally, क्या होता है? One mRNA that with that only one ribosome associated, and this entire mRNA is read gradually. ये just imagine कि पहले ये portion mRNA का read हुआ, फिर ये mRNA यहाँ पे shift होगा, then this ribosome shifted over here, so ये portion shift होगा, then this shifted over here, यहाँ से वो come to this place. By that way, entire mRNA is read by this one ribosome only. But remember, in prokaryotes, in polysome condition is there, that one mRNA can be attached, or several ribosomes, we can say that many ribosomes can attach to single mRNA. यहाँ पे आपका इमेजिनेशन पावरफुल चाहिए. जस्ट इमेजिन कि ये वन रिबोसोम है, वो ग्रेजुअली ये डायरेक्शन में रीड करता है, ये उसका एंड, ये स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट है mRNA का, ये एंड पॉइंट है. सो ये यहाँ से क्या कर रहा है, रीड कर रहा है, यहाँ पे आ गया. एट द सेम टाइम जब ये ग्रीन वाला mRNA यहाँ पे है ना, एट दैट दिस पोजीशन, सेकेंड पोजीशन, so one more ribosome means green, that's the ribosome that is present over here at this position. One more, this red color ribosome that bind to this same mRNA. फिर ये green यहाँ पे shift होगा, red यहाँ पे shift होगा, third is also bind to that same mRNA. So with this thing, that understand single mRNA that is attached with many ribosomes. So we can say that at a one time, at a one time this mRNA is readed by many ribosome. फॉर्मूला क्या है? जब mRNA plus one ribosome attach and process start, one protein molecule form. Now, can you tell me one mRNA, but many ribosomes are there, then how many proteins molecules can be formed? Only one or many?
Many.
Many. So actually a time saving process है. It's a one kind of time saving process. Like एक ही प्रोटीन के मल्टीपल कॉपीज फॉर्म हो सकते हैं by forming which structure? Polysome. By forming which structure? Remember, polysome. Polysome meaning many ribosomes attached to single mRNA which carry out translation for protein synthesis. Now understand, ये जो हमने न्यूक्लियोइड किया था, न्यूक्लियोइड से फर्स्ट आरएनए फॉर्म किए, डिफरेंट टाइप एमआरएनए फॉर्म हुआ. That process we call transcription. That process we call transcription. Now this mRNA, just imagine that attached to that ribosomes, then tRNA helps in that bring the amino acids and formation of protein. So mRNA to protein formation, that process we call translation. Two terms that you have to learn. DNA to mRNA, transcription. mRNA to protein, translation. Note down. DNA to mRNA, transcription. mRNA to protein, translation. So over here line is given, several ribosomes attached to single mRNA which carry out translation. Means it helps in protein synthesis. That's why this process name given, translation. Any doubt in this ribosome topic?
मैम वो लास्ट वाली लाइन एक बार रिपीट करना ना, डीएनए टू आरएनए
Okay.
वाला.
Yes. डीएनए से फर्स्ट क्या फॉर्म होता है? एमआरएनए. मैसेंजर आरएनए इंफॉर्मेशन लेके आता है डीएनए से और प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस. तो फर्स्ट स्टेप को हम बोलेंगे ट्रांसक्रिप्शन. इसका ट्रांसक्रिप्ट फॉर्म हुआ. एंड सेकेंड वी कॉल ट्रांसलेशन. mRNA to protein we call translation. Clear?
Yes.
चलो, रिबोसोम में कोई भी वर्ड लाइन पूरा तो नहीं, बट वर्ड लाइन नहीं समझ में आया तो बोलो. Or have you all understood? Please unmute and tell me. Kirtan, understood?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Jia,
Yes.
बोलो शुभ, क्या डाउट है? शुभ, speak. Okay. Jill,
No doubt.
अर्पिता, जयमीन.
No doubt.
जयमीन, साक्षी, मैत्री.
No doubt, ma'am.
I'm understood.
Okay,
No doubt.
good. चलो. Now the things are easy. रिबोसोम एक डिफिकल्ट टॉपिक था, इसमें आप ये समझ गए मीन्स यूकैरियोट्स का आपको इजी रहेगा. नेक्स्ट थिंग, that inclusion bodies. Inclusion bodies, in simple term we can say that storage body. जैसे एनिमल का स्टोर फूड क्या है? ग्लाइकोजन, राइट? सो बट वो हमारे स्किन के नीचे पता है बिलो दैट स्किन लेयर फैटी टिश्यू होते हैं, ऐसा हम बोलते हैं. सो
Yes, ma'am.
प्रोकैरियोट्स में थोड़ा डिफरेंट है. प्रोकैरियोट्स इन दैट रिमेंबर inclusion bodies are present. They are not membrane bound. In short, prokaryotes के लिए याद रखना, in prokaryotes membrane less organelles are present. membrane less organelle, कोई भी ऑर्गेनल ऐसा नहीं है जो बाउंडेड है विथ मेम्ब्रेन. डीएनए नेकेड, रिबोसोम मेम्ब्रेनलेस, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया क्लोरोप्लास्ट तो है नहीं उसमें, ER गोल्जी बॉडी है नहीं. So simple, remember it's a very primitive structure, prokaryotes. So in that membrane-less structures, remember this line, very, very important for NEET. No membrane-bound structure, not a single membrane-bound structure present in prokaryotes. All are membrane-less. Now next thing, that to store reserve material in cytoplasm, but still not bounded by membrane. So certain bacteria store phosphate. Phosphate, you know, PO4 3 minus. Chemistry में ऐसे ही लिखते हो ना, PO4 3 minus phosphate. So bunches of phosphate are formed. Bunches of phosphates are formed that we call phosphate granules. Phosphate granules, note down. Another name, volutine granules. Phosphate granules, another name, volutine granules. Next, after that, so phosphate granule, simple. Inclusion body meaning storage body. Storage body phosphate store करता है, we call phosphate granule. If this one store starch, starch अगर store करते हैं, okay, then we call cyanophysin granule. Phosphate का other था volutine name. If this one store starch, then we call cyanophysin granule. And if in bacteria glycogen is stored, group of glycogen molecule is formed, they are stored, then we call glycogen granules. Very easy. The material which is stored, that we call bodies. Inclusion body, phosphate granule, cyanophysin granule, glycogen granule. बोलो clear है?
Yes.
See, these all are just like a particles. ऐसे just compounds का bunch form होता है. They are not membrane bound. This membrane is not present, so we call membraneless.